are here to think with Issac. I'm Issac and come, let's think together. The next person who fascinates me is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is the founder of the legendary tech company, which is Apple. And let's continue with this influential person. Steve Paul Jobs was born in San Francisco in 1955 on February 24. According to a cousin, his real name was Abdul Latif Jandali. His original father is Abdul Fattah al-Jandali and his mother is a Swiss American. He was later adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, which thereby gave him his surname, Steve Paul Jobs. And here are the three things that fascinate me about him. Number one, he always wore the same apparel to all of his presentations, which his apparel was a black t-shirt and a blue jean. And you can see him wearing it in all of his presentations. In one of the products of Apple, which is his company, there is something called an Apple MacBook. Every MacBook is bulletproof, meaning if somebody shot a bullet at it, the bullet would not go through as long as the MacBook has a battery. And number three, what do you think funded Apple? So initially, when Apple was getting built, the founders had to sell something to fund the company. Steve Jobs sold his VW van. So, what brought in the most money, you ask? Well, it was Steve Wozniak's calculator. Yes, you heard that right. It is a calculator. It's in a prototype calculator. And since you have stayed with me so long, I got a boon. Number 4. Who do you think are the founders of Apple? Of course, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak. But there is another founder, that is Ronald Wayne. So when Apple was facing hard times, Ronald Wayne backed out. Out of the 3, only 2 became successful, which were the Steves, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Ronald Wayne sold his stock in Wayne, and that stock would be worth a fortune today. And Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak went on to build one of the most wealthiest tech companies in the entire world, which is worth billions today. And that one company lived on to tell the tale of success of their 2 founders, Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs. And I have shared with you the 3 things that fascinate me about Steve Jobs. But who are the people who fascinate you? I would love to know. So share in the comment box down below and I'll see you soon.